Hello, welcome back everybody. Today I'll demonstrate you how to use the LT3000 to make lavender essential oil and hydrosol. And in this video I explain what components included in the LT3000 and what are the accessory kits is recommended and what are the materials you're going to use when you are making your hydrosol and essential oil. I'm going to use the dry lavender buds in this video to demonstrate you how to separate the lavender essential oil from the hydrosol. It is a step-by-step instructional video, and hopefully you can learn all the steps you need, for doing your herbal distillation. First, I want to show you the components in the LT3000. When you open the box, you get an instruction. The instruction is very important, so just read through it, including what is the hydrosol and how to make it, and how do you make the best quality hydrosol, and what is the 3000 the component, the parts inside, including the O-rings. And then you go to the instruction of how to do the herbal distillation and how to do the set up the condensation and cleaning, and also the warranty and what to be careful when you use it. And then we have the tube. There are two pieces. One is a U shape. And one is a short straight tube. I will show you how to use them. They all stainless steel, and a little the valve replacement. This is for this year's 26 years the model, and previous years don't have that. And then in the main box there are three pieces. This one is a condenser. It will condense the steam back into the water, and here is where the ice cubes, the cold water go in. I will show you later. And then this one is the herb column. Herb column, its volume is about a liter. So this is the bottom. It will go to the pot I'm going to show you next, and this go on the top after you have the herb in the column. And then the last one is the pot. That's where you have the water in there. So when we use it, we have the water in there and put the column on top, and this on top of the column. When we do the hydrosol essential making, the material we need, one is a heat source. I like the hot plate because you can change the heat level. Normally, medium heat is recommended for the best quality of the hydrosol. And the water, there are two parts of water we're gonna need. One is go into the pot, that's the filter water, and we also need some water for the cooling in the condenser. And I always make some bottle of the ice in the fridge, freezer, night before the day. You're gonna prepare at least 5 bottles of those. You can prepare more is better. And then your herb. I use the lavender buds today for the demonstration. Benefit of using the lavender, we get a chance to make essential oil. Because 3000 has a liter of the herb basket, so when we have the liter of the dry lavender buds, we can make a few milliliter of the essential oil. And rosemary, you can also make a little bit. There are a few, some high oil content herbs you can make a bit of essential oil from this small steel. As you know, the herbs always have a very low oil content, like a rose from 1000 or rose petal. You can make just 1 drop of essential oil. but we can always make a good hydrosol by using the LT3000. So these are the material we're gonna need, and then I'm gonna show you the accessories. If you're just making the hydrosols and the LT3000 is good enough to start with, there are some of the accessories. This is a whole accessory kit set. It will save you a little time and help you make the work more convenient. In this kit, we have the jack stand. It won't be like this. It's a stainless steel jack stand. So what it does is that it can help adjust the height of the condenser. So the condenser can sit on this, so we can lift up, adjust the height. Just because the space has some difference. And then this oil separator set, it has the glassware of the oil separator and a stand that comes with it. So when you buy the separator, you always want to have a stand, but otherwise it's pretty hard to use this. Also come with a tubing. The tubing has two functions. One is you can trim it. This is a silicon silicon rubber tube, so you can cut it in the length. So one, you can extend the outlet of this the distillate coming out and lead into either your bottle or send into the separator. And the other part is the tubing can help set up the circulation cooling. Today I won't show the circulation, but in the next video I will specifically talk about how to set up the circulation. Circulation can save you a lot of time when you are running like a long-term run, a few hours, but you gotta be careful, know how to use it correctly before you do that. So for the first time use, I highly recommend you just use the ice like what I make, a few bottles of the ice, and just replace it with time. As a little valve, it can come with a kit that is help to control the water flow when we have the circulation. And if you need a circulation, then you're gonna need another like a water bucket and a pump. That's not included with the kit. The kit has this jack stand, the separator set, that means a stand and a separator, a tube, and a valve. Now I'm gonna show you how to set up the lavender hydrosol making. The first step, just add water in the pot. There is a max, that's how much water you can add up to. That's roughly 2 liters of the water. And use filtered water, just add in there. And then the second step is add the lavender flower into the earth column. I'm using lavender today for the demonstration, but you can use your rose flower, your eucalyptus leaf, the rosemary. You can use your favorite the plant materials. Just make sure you don't add any of the powder, the paste, and the resin in the column. I'm using the dry lavender flower. And don't forget, put this on top. Just hand tighten it. And then close. And put on top. So this time I'm going to use the jack stand. I always put a rubber mat underneath the condenser. So the benefit just you can raise up easily. And use the U-shaped tube, also hand tighten. Because this is stainless steel, the connection can be a little bit rough in the beginning. What you can do is just use a little bit of vegetable oil, like olive oil, just wrap on there as a lubricant. It will help a lot. This one just help, just save time, and you don't have to have this. You can use any of the box, whatever, the solid material to put underneath, because this one will be heavy. The water will go in, it will become very heavy. Just make sure you have a very solid, strong, the base for this if you lift up. Now just add the ice in the condenser. So what I did is just use a knife to cut it open and just sliding in the middle. And now it's don't forget add water on the side. Now if we just want to make a hydrosol, everything's ready, just put a container underneath, just collecting the hydrosol, that's all. But today, because I'm doing the lavender distillation, so I expect to get some oil, I'll show you how to set up a essential oil separator with it. So if you have been with the channel for a while, you probably already quite familiar with essential oil separator. So what it does is with the main tube, the oil and the hydrosol will sit inside, and the hydrosol will come out from the side continuously, because most of them are the hydrosol, and the essential oil will stay in the main tube and stay on the top of the hydrosol. And how to set up is just put the oil separator set as a low point, and use silicone tubing to lead the distillate into the essential oil separator. And make sure you don't need a very long tube, just from the condenser outlet to the top, just make a stable, that's good enough. Don't make like a kinked or raised up, that would be bad because it will push back. Just make like a naturally flow down pass for the distillate. The dry lavender buds inside the herb column, the water, and the condenser, and the oil separator. So now we can turn on the heat. In the beginning, we can turn on the high heat, just make the boiling time shorter, and after start the liquid coming out, then we can go down to the medium heat. So now you can see the essential oil and the hydrosol started coming out. Just one more explanation: with time, there are more oil will be collected, and the hydrosol will keep coming out. Hydrosol will be way more than the essential oil, and then the hydrosol will be collected in this bottle with time. And by the way, as you probably remember, we have a 2-liter water here. That means the total amount of hydrosol we can make is 2 liters, but we never make that many because we want to leave good amount of water inside the pot after finish. So generally, with the food column with herb, so we make a liter of a high concentrated hydrosol. So that means we will have a good amount of water. If add 2 liters, then will be a liter left. So the benefit is it will avoid burn of the pot that will cause some burn smell into your hydrosol. So that's why we want to have more water in the pot rather than a little bit more buffer than what we make the hydrosol. So I would recommend you at least 1.5 liters of water in the pot when you're making a liter of the hydrosol. So you keep a half liter in the pot. That's recommended amount of water, minimum amount of water. Again, with time, so because the condenser take a lot of heat out of the steam, so we need to continuously replace the hot water. We need to scoop the hot water out and add the ice cube in. Because already started, I turned down the heat to the middle level and just make the process slower. It takes a longer time, but the hydrosol quality will be better. So when we separate the oil with hydrosol, just open this valve and just drain the hydrosol until the oil reaching the valve. That's the time we're gonna stop it. But in order to have the best separation, so in the middle, we gotta try to move all the hydrosol from the side to the middle. And now you can keep draining. So you see here that you don't worry about the hydrosol here. And slow until all the hydrosol go down. And that's it. That's all the hydrosol we separated. Now use a little oil bottle. So I already made a few batch of the oil. For this one, because our lavender has a high oil, it collect around 10 milliliter. It's pretty good actually, and it just save the oil into our oil bottle. Okay, that's a video explaining how to use our LT3000 to do the lavender essential oil and hydrosol making. If you have questions, just leave down below at the comments. If you feel you learned something, then just like the video, share, subscribe to the channel, become a member. And this is Dr. Leo. See you next time.